subscribers and viewers. I'm Godzilla 1994, and I am here re-reviewing NECA's NES 1988 Godzilla. This figure is very nice, but some issues are from the 1985 Godzilla, which I technically own right here, because it's pretty much a repaint except the spines. So let's get on it. Head sculpt. It's just like the 1985 head sculpt. If you've seen it, you've known what the beta version was. The hinge in there is blue, which might bug some people, but personally I don't really mind it. On the top of his mouth is painted, but unlike one other Godzilla figure, 54, they actually did not paint the mouth all the way. As you can see here. Right there. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, anyways, back to our review. So, here we have a neck. The neck. It's pretty well sculpted, I do have to say. But I also like is that if you move the head up, there's a gap, but close the jaw, gap gone. Not entirely gone, but still really cool. Body, many people have complained about the 84's stomach, like chest area being too skinny. I do say it's more skinny than the suit design, but if you it's because that most reviewers I see have them like this. And so that means the proportions aren't really that matching. But if you have it like this, then it kind of makes it a little bit unchubby. So, waist coming down. You have the thunder thighs. Really, really cool, actually. Skinny legs. And a flat foot. Which I like, actually, the design for this figure a whole lot. And we have his short tail. Like, when I first got this guy, I thought his tail was long. But after getting some other Godzilla figures, 2014, it's literally no contest. So, yeah, that's one thing. Spines are painted pixelated, and it goes all the way to here, then transitions to a just plain blue, matching the rest of it. Which I'm fine with the transition. And another thing is that they gave him big spines. Like, this is what I'm thinking. If I were to custom let's say, Showa Godzilla, I would paint these spines maybe black or gray or something, then put them on maybe like a Bandai vinyl or something. Since this is rubber and vinyl's kind of squishy, depending on what kind of, soft vinyl. So that's pretty much it for sculpt. Paint, you have a mixture of red, black, blue mixed in there. It's just consistent throughout the body. You have a ton of shades of blue, black, and some of the paint is chipping off. I don't know where that came from, but I do know where this came from. They slam into each other. So, and I also like the pixelated art. Oops. Oh yeah, sorry about that. That's one thing. See, this guy's head really likes to pop off, but I have to force it. Just push it back in there. Come on. I did it before. Alright, there we go. On there? Yep, it's on there. Alright, and for articulation, as you saw, the head is on a ball joint. So you can go all the way around, forward and back, and side to side. Neck, if you combine the two joints, you can actually get some really nice joints alone with the head. Together with the two joints, you can look up about that far without popping the joint off, down about that far, look left about this far, and move to the right about that far. Arms, at first I thought they were that swivel hinge combo that most figures have, but it's just like a really cool ball joint, so the arm can go up about that far, down about that far, rotate all the way around, and has a nice inward swivel in there. Here we have that same ball joint hinge thing that they always use, so you can go right here, swivel that, and this is actually the ball joint, because once again, you can kind of rock it in there, and then there's a hinge. And the hands are on ball joints, so you can go forward and back, up and down. Yes, they have popped off on me before, but it's easy to pop them back in. Waist has an incredible amount of range. You can twist his body all the way around, so in case if you want him posed behind, I don't know why. I don't know, seems pretty weird. You can go side to side with it. This must be painful for the figure. But up and down is not the best. It's because of like this little body fat in the area. So you can still get a really nice range of movement. The legs can go out about this far and about this far. Has a really nice forward kick. Actually, you can go all the way around. Wait. It's a pain in the butt to get this thing moving, but once you get the joints in, I haven't really played around with this figure a lot. There's a ball joint and hinge joint at the knee, so you can bend with the hinge, swivel, and, well, kind of rocker in there. The swivel's mostly on that leg, and ball joint here at this leg. And then there's a whole ton of ball joints here, side to side, up, down, but unfortunately it doesn't really like to keep its pose, kind of sags down. And for the rest of the tail is just a bendy wire, so you can bend this however you like. For a quick comparison, here he is with a NECA 2014 Godzilla, which you can see he's a slightly bit taller, just by a hair, but when it comes to size and mass, there is no contest. This guy wins. I mean, he has a long tail, but when you bring this guy to the table, it doesn't even fit on screen at one. Hold on. It barely fits on my camera. Here he is with two Gashapon Godzillas with Blueberryzilla and Strawberryzilla. And here he is being towered over Bandai's 12-inch Godzilla. Really cool. So overall, this is a strong, awesome figure. This is one of my favorite NECA Godzilla figures so far. With me not owning a couple of them, like I don't own the NECA Shin Godzilla, but I will in a couple months. I don't own the NECA GMK, and I don't own the 84 or Burning Godzilla, but I technically do have the Burning Godzilla, but it's just the same mold as the Reactor Glow and 94. But tell me, what do you guys think of this figure? Do you think it's worth picking up? Do you think it's awesome? Or do you think the video game doesn't need a figure? Well, that's it for this video. If you guys liked it, please give it a like, possibly subscribe for more reviews like this. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!